take all this crap. Today I'm going to talk about myself, I guess. When I got tired of living on the road, or homeless, most people say today, I went to live with my aunt in Brawley, California, down there by the Salton Sea, a little town called Westmoreland. What do you want, Ori? Check my blood. Go ahead. I'm going to check it later now. He's satisfied. I'll check. Did I take them? I gave them there. Don't hurt taking more of them anyway. Anyway, I went down there, Westmoreland. The base is on the other side of the Salton Sea, which turned into Slab City. Because of all the leftover cement pads. But anyway, this is way before that. Back when it was a base, military base. And I was on the other side. But when I went to school, my aunt had to enroll me. They took an aptitude test of some sort. I guess what the hell it was. Had about, I don't know, it's 4 pages long. Goodness gracious. And they gave you an hour to do it, so they could place you in a grade. So I got bored. I'd already done. It had some algebra on it. And all I knew how to do was add, multiply, and divide, which basically algebra, you just got to learn a formula after that. Same way with calculus, the same damn thing. Because there ain't much more you can do with a number besides have a formula. Add, subtract, multiply, and divide. Oh, I missed a few questions because I wasn't up to the modern bull crap. But especially with algebra, I didn't understand how I did it, but I got close. I was 14, so that anyway, I done well enough. I guess they put me up to the 10th grade, and I graduated in 2 years. So that was by the time I was 16, I was out there. But on what was so funny, I got bored, and on the backs of these sheets of paper it was just blank, and I had a number 2 pencil. I guess is what they called it back in the days, number 2 pencil. And I drawed, let's see, I draw a turkey or half of a turkey's neck on one page. I draw an old pickup on the other page. And then try to remember what I draw on the other page. I can't remember. But the last page I remember, I draw the teacher, the instructor, or whatever you want to call it. I drawed him up there sitting at the desk waiting so I couldn't cheat. Like hell, there wasn't nothing in the damn room I even knew. But he had to sit in there with me for the whole hour. And I guess he's figured I was still working on that paper, but hell, I was just drawing on the backs of it after I got done. So I turned it in. He said, well, time to go. Give me your paper. So I gave it to him. And of course, he's graded it. And then, of course, when he turned over every page, you'd see I was doodling on the back of it. So when he got to the last page, it was his photograph, more or less. A drawing of him. It's called that way. Illustration here, then let's use all the proper language. But anyway, 2 years that it took, well, the 3 years I went to school there, he had that picture on that grade paper hanging in his office. So I guess I did better in art than I did. And what's so funny, I had a counselor. They have a counselor you got to go into and talk to him, blah, blah, blah. Homeroom school or whatever the hell they call it. And they always wanted me to take art. And I tell them, hell no, I don't want to take art. I said, you can't make no damn living doing art. That's the truth. I said, I want to learn something I can make some money at. But like I said, I've been painting on box cars. I wrote a lot of box cars when I was young. I guess I was one of the first graffiti artists on box cars. We'd do it with chalk. We didn't have no damn high dollar paints. Hell, we'd pick up chalk or gypsum rock. We'd do the same damn thing. But anyway, they can wash it off. Nowadays, they can't wash shit off. But mainly it was just symbols and this, that, and the other to help other hobos, rail riders, people that rode the rail. It was symbols to tell them that, places to get off and get food and water and all the other good shit. Just more or less an underground language. But it was all drawings, like, let's see, hieroglyphics, I think. That's what's wrong with my old mind nowadays. No, I never did take art. I've watched a lot of videos since then. I've watched a lot of artists paint. I never did take art. Probably would have been better if I'd have took art, because I could have probably done a better job. But I did real good in mathematics, so I decided I want to be a biologist. I want to find out how the world worked. I did. Corruption. Finally, when I got old enough, I figured out it was money and corruption. I'm not too damn political even to this day. That's why I'm an independent. I ain't a Democrat nor a Republican. I think both of them's crazy. I vote for who I think can run this damn world. But no, that was just a back look in my past. One of these days I'll tell you how I got to be to my aunt. A lot of people, I think I've told little pieces of it. But like I said, I left home at 10, stayed on the road till I was 14. I decided I'd go live with my aunt. And one of her rules was you had to go to school, which worked out all right. I am where I am today. Yep, he's that old teacher. Kept that picture of him for years, I guess. But you never know what you can accomplish. I'm telling you, I'm so sore this morning. It's unreal. I went shopping to Harbor Freight yesterday. I bought me a tarp. I felt like I ain't got 100 of them. They had one on the sale, 11 by 15 for $7, and I was 7 something, and I bought it. And I bought some long extension pliers. Maybe I can get that light bulb in there for Kate. I'll just call her mechanic. Say the hell with it. That's what I think. I think I'd probably be better off I did. I get tired of messing with it. That's exactly what I do. But remember, sometimes what you want to do in life will not support you in life. Everybody's got a dream. Everybody's got a goal. Everybody's got ideas of what they think they want. But sometimes your job or your career, and there's a difference between a job and a career, not much, but anything you're going to do for money is called a job. You earned it. That's why they say your earnings. Now, something you like to do, this, that, and the other, is a hobby or a craft or God's given gift or whatever you want to call it. But sometimes it won't bring you a lot of money. And I spent my time in the academic world, and now I'm spending time shooting the damn self. I have people say, oh, I'd sell some of that stuff. Well, hell, why? I don't want to. Or I'll give it away to the thrift store, to the Goodwill or Salvation Army. I can do that shit after I'm dead. The main thing of it is, nowadays in life, you got to make money to live. And when you get retired like I am, then you can do whatever you want to. That's my motto. So I draw a little bit, and I paint a little bit. I piddle with this, that, and the other a little bit. I buy bug out stuff. I buy camping equipment. I buy prepper stuff. Basically, you do what I want to. I bought these glasses the other day. I took the glasses out of it. What I liked about it. Look at there. Now, all you gotta do is take some of that 1960 LSD and hell, you're good to go. Let's see what else it's got. I like the first one better. There's always on. Like Christmas tree lights. There's off. I like that one. I'm coming, Henry. Oh, Gladys, I'll be there in a minute. As soon as I get to tripping out on these lights. Oh, Lord. Got lights on the side, too. Hurt you guys out. I thought it was funnier now. Now this blinks. There's always on. That's all. But I thought that was funny. I paid 50 cents or $1 for them. Had glasses, clear glass, sunglasses in it. I couldn't see through it. That's all scratched up. So I thought, well, I want the glasses itself. I thought it was pretty damn neat. What I thought about doing is putting me some clear plastic on the back. I could cut it out of that stuff in my deal and glue it right along the back. And then you can wear them glasses inside a store. Hell, it takes the same battery as my auction checker does. And my sugar diabetes machine takes the same damn battery. Well, I better let you guys go this morning. But remember, what you start off in life with may not be what you end up with. But the journey's been pretty interesting. Yeah, I started off wanting to make money, have a career. I did all that. But it brought me back to sitting there in that classroom. Hadn't been in school at all. But I got put up to the 10th grade. First day I went to a public school. And what I really like to do is sit there and doodle and draw and enjoy myself. So I had a whole hour to kill. I finished what he wanted me to do, and I ended up what I wanted to do was on the back of them blank pages to draw things. Oh, it was a water scenery on the other one. It was an old boat and a water scenery, a rowboat. And then I drawed him on the last page. Second page was a rowboat. The other page was, I can't remember, it was the turkey-looking thing. And then, like I said, there's 4 pages. And like I said, it might not be the only thing, but it was the only interesting thing in that whole day was me sitting there drawing. You take care. Have a great day.